son. Welcome to Jtwes Monday Night Live. I am trying not to talk too loud, but loud enough where you guys can hear me because we got a special guest
Thank you.
that is sleeping in the bedroom right now. So
Yes.
we don't want to talk too loud for her. So hopefully you guys can hear me okay.
Well, we've got the microphone, so
Yeah, I know.
they're fine.
But I usually talk louder than this.
yeah, you
so.
do. But
Hopefully it'll be all. It's cold. We missed the big storm.
yes.
And let me rephrase that. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted because I'm watching Sammy be pitiful with a cat and not pick him up like a man and just throw him outside. But I'm sorry. We did get quite a bit of sleet. So our sleet was, if it had been snow, it'd probably been 6, 7, 8 inches of snow. But it was only sleet. I don't know that we got any freezing rain at all. Maybe
Not that
just a little bit, maybe. But that second wave last night that came through, I'm going to say it was a good inch of sleet.
Oh yeah.
And
Because they had made tracks outside, and then when the second wave come, it covered your tracks in.
Yeah.
It filled them in.
when we were shoveling out to church today, the second wave of sleet, it had just a little bit of freezing rain. And so the second wave of sleet was this thick, and it would separate.
Yeah. Yeah. It was. But I'm just so glad we didn't lose power.
Yeah, and I really, hate for all the people, out west that's lost power. Hopefully, a lot of them gained it back today, and hopefully they were prepared. So, and some people can only prepare so much. So I think about
Yeah.
them too. I mean, it's not a whole lot you can do,
Right.
in those scenarios. Who we got in here?
We've got Timbo.
Hello, Timbo.
Says howdy neighbors, Burr,
Yes, cold.
and Bonnie Hawkins on.
Hello, Miss Hawkins.
Just when I thought I might be first. Happy Monday. It's 3:55 p.m.
I know it doesn't even feel like a Monday.
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah,
feel
we're
like
doing
a Monday.
live, and I feel like it's a Saturday.
Yeah, because we were
Sunday.
all off today. Everybody
Yeah.
stayed home today, so. But Bonnie said she was first for the like button at least.
There you go.
Thank you, Bonnie. Curtis King is on.
Hello, Curtis King.
Paul Ford.
Paul Ford.
Good evening, J2S family and friends. Hoping all are safe and sound through the storm. We fared well. No ice and electricity stayed on. Praise the Lord.
Yep, same here.
And Bart Sexton's on.
Hello, Bart.
Bart says, glad we didn't get the freezing rain like they said, or they thought.
Yeah.
We did get some freezing rain, sleet, but not a flake of snow. So hopefully this weekend we get 4 or 5 inches of pure snow. I'm hoping for
Yeah,
zero of nothing.
I seen that today, Bart, and I'll say this. Now, I'm sure it's hard to forecast the weather, so I'm not going to come down too hard on the weather people. It is what it is. But I will say this. There was a couple of YouTube channels I watched, and the Monday, so it had been last Monday. When I started watching this last Monday, they were just raving how all the models were in agreement with each other, and that has just never happened. And this thing was almost a certainty of big snow levels, not the ice, the big snow totals, even all the way down into South Carolina. And as the week progressed and they had to back off of that and it moved north and this, that, and the other, one of the guys was like, well, I told you guys not to get too stuck on these models because they could change. And I was like, man, you were just preaching Monday how all of them were in such agreement that can't be wrong. So, yeah, I think they get a little excited sometimes
Yeah,
themselves.
They do. And, if they're going by their models or whatever they use, I mean, they're not making it up. They are using something. But
Yeah.
to me, I just feel like they're not using the right thing. Let's see. JD Outdoors is on.
Hello, JD Outdoors.
Hello, good evening to everyone. Praying that everyone has been warm and safe throughout this winter storm. Come on, spring. You can't get here soon enough.
Yeah, she's got her couple of little tattletales sticking through the ground right now.
The buttercups on the sidewalk are peeking through. So,
Yeah, one of them, he poked through. He's about a half inch
so
out.
they usually show up the end of January, beginning of February, but we could still get like 3 snowstorms
Yeah.
between now and when spring comes. But
And I made sure I didn't let the shovel go over there and
oh yeah,
cut them off.
yeah. Joey Neal's on. Hello, Joey.
Hello, Joey.
Joey, Leno, and everyone else. Hope all is safe and warm on a cold night. And it is freezing out there. The wind is freezing.
It is.
Just freezing cold.
Cloud Day Sam came down here today on his side-by-side, and we were talking out in the front yard. He said, man, I figured you'd be out here making a video. And I said, well, you know, Sam, it ain't enough for me to scrape with the 140. It would move more rocks than what it's worth.
Yeah, it'd tear up the driveway.
And I said, so I've always said that, there are films that I will there are videos that I will purposely make, like a review of a truck or something like that. But I do not make up something with the tractor to do just to say, oh, look at me, guys, I'm scraping snow.
But you could have videoed you just shoveling the sidewalk.
Well, I guess I could have, but
The small stuff.
iPhones don't like heat, and they don't like extreme cold.
Yeah.
They last about 5 minutes, and then a message pops up, either if it's too hot or too cold.
Yeah, which I can't say anything either. I haven't filmed the 370 meals I made in the past weekend. I mean, I've cooked a lot just because we've been home and, not had anything to do. And then Will and Megan and Ivy are here too, so.
I was trying to think what you made with the pizza. Yeah, you should have filmed the pizza.
I know. Yeah, I made some nice homemade pizza and we had tacos yesterday.
Yeah.
We had lots of stuff. Now you find where I was at. Homestead is on.
Hello, Warhead.
Says, hello, everyone. Hope everyone is warm. It was -2 here this morning.
That's a nice
And
temperature.
William May says it's around 2 this weekend. 2 degrees. Yeah, it's supposed to be 8 degrees here tonight.
Yeah, William.
But we'll warm up to like 17 after today.
The only time that Celsius is a good scale to use is during cold weather.
Right.
Because I think, well, now how's that go? I was thinking the Celsius doesn't go minus as much as Fahrenheit does.
I don't know.
Like 0 degrees Celsius. It may be 32. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah. It probably is. 0 degrees is 32. That's right.
So it's a lower number.
Yeah. So it would be more minus than us. It'd be like -10 degrees Celsius just for our 16
Right.
degrees.
Yeah. So we don't want their numbers.
Never mind.
It'll sound worse. Josh Hawkins is on.
Hello, Josh.
Hey, y'all, I'm ready for spring, sneezing, sweating weather.
Yeah.
This snowy, freezing cold ain't for me. More coming Saturday. Same for me. I'm over winter.
I don't mind it. It's,
I'm over it. I don't like it.
Yeah, you need it. You got to have it I totally know you have to have it for our beautiful summers. We would
Florida
not.
doesn't. Florida don't have to have it.
They don't have as beautiful greenage as we got
Yes,
either.
they do.
No, they don't. They don't have the bright greens that
Well,
we
their
have.
green is good enough for me. Their year-round green is good
I
enough
know,
for me.
but they don't have the bright, beautiful greens like we have.
Yeah. Yeah, because I got chapped lips.
And then
my fingers are
bugs.
cracking.
Ticks, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, I heard her.
I might have to go get Ivy. Can you get your glasses on and read?
Is she still in the shower? Yeah, I can read.
Yeah. Let me get her.
Did you tell her you was going to go get her?
Yeah.
Okay. William May, all right. And so you guys just joined us. Our granddaughter's
Come
with
here,
us
baby.
this evening, and she's trying to get her to go
What
to
is
bed.
You just want to
And
sleep.
she was crying in there, and so Leno is, obviously she's going to look for an excuse to go get her. We know that. There she is. Hey, Rain.
She just wasn't sleepy.
I was just talking about you, Wayne.
She'll say hey to everybody for a minute.
Was you sleepy?
Say hey. Say hey. What is that?
What's that?
You watch TV? Oh, she sees the light.
Oh.
What?
Can
wanna
you
talk in
whisper?
that?
Say whisper.
Say what's that? What's that? Yeah.
Where was we at? Let's see, we were at William May. Josh Hawkins. Hey, y'all, I am ready for spring. Oh, you just did, Josh.
Yeah.
Sorry, Josh.
We were hating on winter.
SC Firefighter, 1894. Hello from South Carolina. Well, hello to you. Miss Allison's here. Says, hey, friends, I finally made it on time for a live. She did. She
Yeah.
is early
Hey,
in the house.
Allison.
Not, well, of course, she did this.
She might be, yeah, she might be like everybody else, snowed in.
Yeah.
Kind of, not going anywhere.
Brian is here, Farm Boy 59.
Okay.
Good evening to you, Brian. Cub Bud is here. Hello, all joining the live from my truck as I charge my phone.
Oh, that means you
Oh,
don't have
bless
power.
his heart. Yeah, Cub Bud, I hate to hear that, man. Well, I assume you've lost power, Cub Bud.
Well, yeah, I'm sure that's what that means.
Dirt Candy says it's going to be a little cold for the Bush class this weekend. Have you ever planted any Morris 191 green beans, pole beans planted in Avery County years ago? No, I never have planted too many pole beans. I'm sure they're good and delicious, but pole beans, they take a little extra work other than me just going out there and planting a row and letting them go. They're probably a lot of vegetables and fruits and stuff like that. Oh, I can talk normal now. Rain's here.
Yeah.
I forgot. I'm sitting here trying to still talk light. A lot of that stuff, guys, is seems like the more labor intensive it is, the better the crop taste, the fruit taste. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
I
sure.
agree.
Yeah, you're listening to me.
Yes.
Custom Cutter evening, y'all. Hope everyone is safe and warm. We are, yes, sir. We are warm and safe. Thank you. JPL.
JPL's on.
Good
Tell
evening,
us
all.
about
Hope,
Celsius.
yeah, hope you're well. Just wet and cloudy here. Haven't seen the sun here for over a week. JPL, I don't mean this in a funny or smart way, but that's kind of normal in England, I think, ain't it? Now, you correct me if I'm wrong, buddy. I'll see the comment later on, but JPL commented, and he said, I'll tell you what I told him. He said he was worried about this weather for us, hoped we'd be all right. And I told JPL, I said, we'll be okay, JPL. What I worry about is what he would call a flat in England, and a flat's apartment. You know, I guess I think about it because that's what my job is I put those fire alarm systems in big old apartment complexes. And I mean, there's hundreds, thousands of people in these complexes, and they ain't got nowhere to go. And if they lose heat, it's not like they can pop a generator in there and stuff. So I kind of always worry about them in apartment complexes. No Hope's Garage. I'm sure y'all have already been asked, but how did y'all fare with the storm? Yep, No Hopes, and I'm sure you hear us talking about it. Thank you for asking, though. I'm just gonna say Elizabeth because I don't know the rest. We just got rain and dusting of snow, but a little ice, not bad. The Lord could have been a lot worse here. Lord knows it could have been a lot worse here in East Tennessee. You are exactly right. Matter of fact, I kind of had to calm down Sammy a little bit today. He was complaining about that, and I said, "Well, Sammy, how do you know the Lord didn't change the weather?" Because he was talking about the weather folks being so wrong and complaining about them. And I said, well, Sammy, how do you know he didn't change it just a little bit just so we wouldn't get, the ice that we got? Jack Graham, good evening, friends. Glad you come out without a big problem. Yep, it is winding down in your area. Sounds like some folks are really having trouble. Yeah, I seem like I seen Jack, and I haven't looked at the TV much today or the computer. Seems like I seen where there's a lot out in Texas and Louisiana out that way. And I think I said at the beginning of the video or the live that I hope that they've got a lot of that power restored, but I don't know. Kurt, Joey, what local news channel do y'all watch? Kurt, if I do, I have a wonderful rooftop antenna that will pick up anything from WREL to Fox 8, WXII out of Winston-Salem. And all I got to do is point that thing and she'll pick up everything they got. And it works great, no problem. But I just done got where I don't watch the local news that much. Just like everybody else, that industry of that type of TV deal I mean, I guess it's a dying industry. I mean, it really is because of the show content and stuff, and I don't know. It just seems like the only news there is bad news. But I mean, I guess you got to report it, and that's fine. But it seems like they certainly go out of the way to find every bad story you can find. I mean, I just think for every 3 bad stories, they ought to put something positive on there. But that's just me, and we just don't watch that much. I did notice though. I told Leno every time I turned it to the Weather Channel, because I do have Google TV, and coming from a person who used to install satellite TV, direct TV, Google TV is, I mean, it's pretty nice TV system for the price. But every time I turn it to the Weather Channel, every time, 10 out of 10, commercial was on. And I'm like, golly, they run commercials on these. I'll be honest with you guys. Sometimes we complain about a few commercial breaks in a YouTube video. It ain't nothing compared to a live TV show on what we call cable channel. Man, it's every minute and a half, at least. Excuse me. Are you entertaining her?
Yeah, she just needed something to hold on to and play
What's
with.
she doing, Wayne?
So Joey Neal, she's playing with the coasters. They're fun toys too. She needed some water.
She's just regular going to town here. Let's see. Johnny, good evening all. We've had just enough. And you know what?
What?
People's going to get mad at me because I'm not moving as fast as you.
Oh, that's okay. They won't get mad.
Johnny says, good evening all. We just had enough ice for Thomas to slide around some on his 4-wheel. Johnny, I broke out the sled that's on the wall in the what we call the live stream studio out in the shed. There's a sled that hangs on the wall. I did break it out. It did have a hard enough crust, and I rode her all the way down the pond. I started way up here and rode, and and Sammy didn't realize that you could steer those sleds, and I said, yes, Sammy, you can steer them. And tonight would be a good night to be on this loop road beside my house. It'd be a wonderful night, but I'm just, maybe when the grandkids get a little older or something, but it ain't worth it for now. What? I'm talking here. I'm trying to have a live stream.
She talking to you.
You talking too? Where's your microphone?
She talks a lot.
You talk too?
Well, she'll want to hold it
You
if you
say
put that.
bye-bye?
No.
Say bye, bye.
Say bye.
Say bye. Say dada. Say papa. You can't hold it.
Well, I told you not to put it in her
Say
face.
papa.
You're okay. Here.
I wonder if Will's watching this. I'll find out in a minute. The W Homestead. Howdy, y'all. Hey, W, how are you? JDH Outdoors 84. The wind chill will cut right through you no matter how many clothes you wear.
Oh, yeah.
I still have on right now, these are some Dickie quilted pants and merino wool thermals, merino wool top, and then this. So yeah, it's and I'll have probably not the Dickies, but I'll have the rest of it on tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
1904 farm. Good evening, everyone. Hope everyone is staying warm and safe with this weather. Yes, we are. Is that Fisher Ronald? Fisher Ronald?
Yes.
Okay, Fisher Ronald. I like fishing too. Good evening from Fisher Farms. Good evening to you, bud. William May, round 2 for snow this weekend. William, that's what they say, but me and Leno done told each other, so we ain't paying attention. And by the way, I don't know if you guys remember, but we were supposed to go down there for her birthday, which was yesterday. And I was just making sure because our days is mixed up. Which was, her birthday was yesterday, and I'm sure there'll be some happy birthdays on here.
Uh-oh.
But
We lost one.
I moved it to Valentine's Day weekend because I started to move it one weekend, but I'm glad I didn't because now they're
Yeah.
talking about snow at the Outer Banks.
Yeah.
Is what it said. It's what it says right now. Tater says, good to see y'all doing great and still have power. Yes, Piedmont done a lot of, they did a lot of cutting this year too. At least in my area, I've seen a lot of trim trucks trimming and doing their thing with keeping the right of way clean, and then their major right of way that runs between their substations. They did some work on that this year also. Miss Bonnie Hawkins said, love it. And she also said, although now we have remote learning days instead of snow days. Yeah, Sammy had one this morning. I don't get it. He was doing nothing, and then I needed to do something, and he said, I got to get on this remote class. I'm like, well,
How convenient.
why wasn't you on it already? So, yeah, he had a little bit today. And the good thing, Bonnie, about that is probably 3 years ago, our county was the worst county in North Carolina for internet. Remote learning was a joke. Today, I'm going to bet you Caswell County probably has more fiber than just about any other county in North Carolina. So, yeah, they can do remote learning in Caswell pretty easy now.
It's nice now.
I know there's still some places that probably don't have it, but we got to be well over 50% that do have it. Let's see. Joey Neal, I'm starting to get to some Ivy comments. Oh, she got Cynthia?
Yes, this is Cynthia.
Yeah. See if y'all, I'll hopefully see the comment in a minute. If who can tell us where Cynthia is from, let us know. There's a reason why her name's Cynthia. Hope there's no Cynthia on the live tonight.
Well, it's because, yeah, well, it'll make sense. It's not like a bad thing for a Cynthia.
Let's see. Joey Neal, the good thing about this cold weather is haven't seen any mosquitoes flying around. That and bugs hitting the front end of your truck, Joey. I just washed that thing a couple weeks ago, and Mom, tell you what, I just had to get a 5-gallon bucket and some steel wool and literally just sit there and park a while on that chrome because it took about an hour. Tater said, how precious, actually says all precious, but he also said, pray for the storms to be calm. Looks like God answered down here in Georgia for the majority of the metro area. Yeah, that Atlanta, Georgia has a lot of people.
Oh, yeah, a lot in the apartments.
Yeah.
They have no options, really.
A lot of people down there. JDH Outdoors, I heard someone say the other day that snow draws nitrogen from the air. Have you ever heard that? I have. Do I know it to be true? It's probably got some truth to it. I mean, I think snow would probably pick up any dust particles and bring them down, and it probably cleans the air a little bit. I think there'd be some truth to that. Miss Allison said, hey, Ivy, you've grown so much. Yes, she has.
She's doing her crab crawl.
Oh, is she?
Well, I'm telling them.
Oh,
She's crawling.
well, they can't hear you. Your mic's over here. Mr. Jack Graham says, am sure some of the country lacks equipment for winter weather. I put the snowblower on one of the tractors and have not used it yet. Yeah, I don't really have nothing really important to use the 140 for this week, so I'll probably just leave that snow blade on, the scrape blade on there. I may try to get up some of those. It depends on how wet it is, though. I don't like messing in the yard when it's wet. But I still got a lot of tree limbs on the ground that I haven't got up from when we trimmed those trees. So I got to do that. But I wanted to start a couple of projects this week, too. I think you guys will really like these projects I'm going to try to start. So hopefully start them. Butterfly Farm said, hey, Rain. Hey, Rain. He said hey to you. She's looking. Man, how many times does these little advertisements pop up when you're
All the
reading?
time.
Like that? Yeah. Custom Cutter all says that snow does, AI says that snow does pull nitrogen from the air. Lightning also causes nitrogen to drop during a thunderstorm. Well, that's interesting. I think I'll take it from the snow than I would the lightning. Miss Janice Dalton said, hello, everyone. Hey, Janice. JPL says, we're lucky here never really get below 20 degrees Fahrenheit even in the winter. That is pretty good, JPL, but I wonder if you get a lot of,
You need to drink
because you are up north, pretty high up north, so I wonder if that's the ocean air moving across the whole, I don't want to be disrespectful and say island of England, but I mean, it is
continent.
the continent of England. Because it's pretty small. It's not, I mean, but I guess the air because it's got water all the way around it. Yeah,
UK.
yeah. Well, I didn't realize that, JPL. I would have thought that it got much colder than that. Tater says, my brother and I used to look forward to big thunderstorms appearing on radar. And after several big storms coming in, Mom used to pray for the storms to be calm. It was like Mom had God's direct number. And then Tater said, since Mom is gone, I have since looked up her prayers when he sent, you guys, y'all forgive me. Yeah, if I read something wrong, please don't get mad at me. Which y'all already know I say stuff wrong on videos all the time. So, but I have since took up her prayers, praying when a storm is coming. Miss Janice says, with our snow and cold weather, that I was fortunate enough to keep the electricity, heat, and water on. Yes, Janice, we all did. We're very fortunate at that. Mark Plowboy Green, how you, buddy? I think I did. Oh, yeah, I think I did, Mark. I have to look again. I know I saved your information, so that must be the email you're talking about. Oh, man, my glasses is too weak. I got to hold it out a little bit.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I know. Miss Martha Neal said, good to see Ivy Rain. I got Miss Martha Neal's attention, Rain. Are you waving at everybody? What? What is it?
She hears the cat and she wants the cat.
Well, you can't have the
She
cat.
loves the cat.
He nasty. He nasty cat.
She's silly.
He nasty. Miss Bonnie Hawkins said, happy belated birthday. Kurt said, happy birthday, Leno.
Thank you.
Mr. Jim Kaufman, I got cleaned up in time to watch Jtwes live. Got a front row seat, aka my easy chair. Sounds like you missed the worst. Good deal. We had wind and snow. Roads were on a level 3 for 2 days. Yeah, I think, well, at least in my neck of the woods, all what I call the state higher priority roads, 86, 119, 158, those roads, they seem to be just as clean as a bell. My road's going to be kind of ugly, but if you take it slow, it'll be fine. And I'm sure the interstate, if 119 is clean, the interstate is dry as a bone. I'm sure the interstate is green flag running conditions.
And off topic, Ivy will be 1-year-old Thursday.
Ivy be 1-year-old Thursday. What? You want the microphone?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Yeah, the interstate's in green flag conditions, for sure. Yeah, because it's pretty much like running a Daytona 500 in a 4-lane interstate, bouncing off each other. Bart Session says, happy birthday. TLB Drift says, hello. And hi. And hello. Well, hello, TLB Drift. Carson Matthews, 1687. That sounds new. Good evening. I am a new. Well, see, he is. He says he's a new subscriber, Lena. Good evening. I am a new subscriber. Just found your channel. I too love Farmall tractors, and I had a Farmall Cub, 1949, trying to find another. I'm watching from Lubick, Maine.
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 So we can't complain about our snow because
Yeah.
a ton up there.
Well, thank you, Mr. Carson, and hopefully you'll learn maybe something that'll help you out on this channel. And that's pretty neat. Maine, I don't know. I can't remember anybody else from Maine being on here. Joey Neal, a trick to removing bugs off your front of your truck is to wet a new dryer sheet. I've seen that. And the bugs come off easy, doesn't hurt the paint. He's done it for years. Yeah, I've seen that. I've always used some I didn't want to say triple alt steel wool. But I don't know how you would say it. Quadruple alt steel wool. The 4 zeros is what I've used. Tater says I'm out. Just wanted to stop in and say howdy, and that I'm glad to see you safe. Y'all stay warm. Tater, thank you, bud. Newt, I used wet dryer sheets too. Tater says beautiful youngin. And advertisement popped up.
You don't read that.
I know. That's like y'all had to watch me. I'm like Trump. Marco Rubio gave him a note that he wanted him just read it
No.
and do what it said. Yeah, he did.
But also when Joe Biden was reading his notes and he says pause.
Well, he gave Trump that note,
like,
and,
no.
and Trump said, "Oh, I got a note here that says I need to go back to Exxon."
Yeah.
They want to say something. Let's see. JDH Outdoors Custom Cutters. I've heard the same thing about lightning also. We were talking about lightning bringing down. Hey, Maggie. Your wild child's on TV. She's all happy
She
too.
wasn't crying, but
Yeah, she wasn't too happy.
yeah, she was like about to cry.
JPL, it's the Gulf Stream which travels up from your area across the Atlantic and keeps us warmer than we should be this far north. JPL's blaming it on us.
What?
JPL blamed his 20 degrees, no lower than 20 degrees on us. I know what you're talking about, JPL. Precious children, yes, they are a blessing from the Lord. And happy birthday, Leno, from William. I suppose we're still, yeah, I guess we're still live. All right, Leno.
All right, I'm coming.
You got. I'm caught up with the comments. It looks like, and we got a ton of people in here tonight. Good for us.
Okay.
Bonnie says still live. I didn't know, Bonnie, the comments abruptly stopped. So
Well, that happens sometimes.
I thought,
Everybody runs-
something's wrong. But there's 92 folks in here.
Everyone runs out of
We better do something
Things to say.
entertaining. But yeah, I got a couple little small projects I want to start filming this week, and hopefully I'll film some of it tomorrow. It's projects that I don't think I can get done all in one day. I may be able to get close on one of them, but just neat little things I watch on YouTube and want to learn, and I think I've watched enough videos on it now that I think I can take my stab at trying to make my own, but it'll be fun.
Custom Cutter says, I put up a video making the new nose piece for my 140. Check it out if interested.
There you go. There's a nose piece for a 140, guys. That's some weak coffee.
Well, when you,
I really shouldn't make it that
he
weak.
double run to coffee. Somebody's
Yeah,
double coffee.
I just like a little hint of coffee, which I did make some coffee in a percolator this weekend. I love percolated coffee. It is absolutely the best tasting coffee on the planet is when you run it through a percolator, and a stovetop percolator. And man,
I didn't have any of that coffee.
it's good.
I didn't try it.
It is
But I was
good.
coffeeed
Oh
out.
my
I think I had
goodness.
like 4 coffees
I gotta show
before
'em
you
my-
made that.
I got to show them my percolator.
Okay, yeah, you made, I think, or I made 4 coffees before that, so I was like, I can't have any more today. Bart
got to
says,
show
y'all hit
my
the like button.
percolator.
There's only 26 likes when there's 91 people in here.
That's all right. They'll hit the like if they like it. Y'all look at this thing. It's probably.
It's very
seven-
breakable.
I mean, I think they tempered
Tempered.
it. Yeah, tempered it where it's probably put. Yeah, it's got. I mean, the lid's glass, and I use it a little bit, and then the part where you put the coffee is glass, but they have an aluminum top, and the stem's glass too. That almost looks like something out of a scientific.
Looks like a beaker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a beaker, and then it's 6 cups, glass handle with a stainless steel strap around it. And then this part here, where you put your grounds in it, right here, that comes off too, so you can clean it. So it just kind of clips on the bottom of that piece of glass. So Pyrex made this, and I mean, I'm sure you guys.
Is it old?
Yeah, it is. But I'm not calling my subscribers old, but they're all like my age or better.
Well, yeah.
And I know you guys have seen these and stuff, but I found it about 4 years ago because I had a metal percolator that it was going to the bad. And I found this thing, and I was just so tickled to get it. And it absolutely makes a wonderful cup of coffee.
Well, Joey wanted to take it camping with us, so I was so stressed packing that thing in the camper. I put the bottom piece in a towel, I put the separate pieces in a towel, wrapped them up, put them in the back of the cabinet with other stuff around, like paper towels around it. So hoping it would make the trip, and it did. It was fine.
It did. I mean, I don't know, guys. Percolated coffee's good.
Bonnie has exciting news.
What's her exciting news?
Her son got into Virginia Tech.
Oh, wow.
Super proud. And their daughter got her learner's permit. So it's a busy week.
That is a busy week.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
And that's a hard week to start learning how to drive with this weather, but it's probably for the best, you know.
Yeah.
Everything will be easy after that.
So, Bonnie, are we saying the Hawking family is going to take care of all the ditch plowing around your area?
Yeah. Let's hope not.
Yeah, no, we don't need that. That's what they used to say. I remember when I first got my permit, my uncles or, right around, they would say, "Oh yeah, you're gonna be plowing all the ditches."
Mm-hmm, yeah, or stay off the sidewalk.
Yeah, stay out.
Like,
yeah.
because the new drivers will be driving on the sidewalk.
We didn't have sidewalks, so they said ditches.
Well, I know. I didn't have sidewalks either, but people just say that. Meaning you're not going to be on the road, you'll be on the sidewalk.
Of course, a lot of times we'd be in the ditches on purpose, but that's another story.
The W Homestead is on.
Hello, yeah, I see.
Did you already read that? Okay, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. It says, I agree with the stovetop percolator. My grandma gave me one years ago, and I use it from time to time.
Yeah, I'd like to find a good vintage metal one. When I say vintage metal one, it could be stainless steel, or it could be, what is that process called, Punky, when they...
I don't know.
Porcelain. It could be porcelain coated. Like the blue ones. The blue ones are porcelain coated.
Speaking of porcelain, I found out this week that the crowns for your teeth can be porcelain. I'm getting a porcelain crown.
I got one.
Do you?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Because I've never had a crown, and this week I had to. She was drilling.
She didn't know I had one.
She was drilling on a cavity, and the back of the tooth had come off, which she built it up so that way it's ready to be fitted with the temporary crown when I go back in a couple weeks. But she said it's porcelain, not silver. I was like, porcelain?
Yeah, they last a while.
I guess it would feel more like a tooth,
Yeah.
the thickness, and wouldn't be a constant metal feeling. Bonnie says, love the smell, not the taste of coffee.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Warstead says, so Andy and Megan have gone full-time YouTubers? ?
I think so. Well, I know, I'm pretty sure, and I don't want to speak for them, but from what I understand on the video, I think Megan is pretty much, and I think Andy's like maybe 90%, but I think he's got still a few accounts he wants to take care of with his lawn care business. But like I said, don't let me speak for them, but pretty much, yes, and well deservingly so. Sure enough.
JPL says, have never liked coffee, sorry, tea only here.
I don't get, JPL, is coffee even a thing in England?
I've never had.
Is it like 10% or?
He said it's a lot less, but that it's getting bigger. We've asked him this before.
Oh,
I remember.
okay.
He said that it used to not be.
Never mind, JPL.
Like coffee shops used to not be a big deal, but he said they're growing. Over there. And I've never had tea with milk in it. They'll have cream or milk in it. I've never tasted that. Maybe I should.
JPL, In North Carolina, the only tea there is sweet tea. Sweet tea.
When you drink unsweet tea most of the day.
Well, yeah, but it's still I only do that from 8 to 12.
JD Outdoors
'Cause I have
says,
to.
I definitely can't function till I have my coffee. As a matter of fact, I'm drinking some good coffee right now. That's how I am too. I woke up this morning and like everybody was busy doing something, and I was like, wait a minute, I need some coffee first before we do all this stuff. Because was woke up and everybody was like ready to go.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm used to getting up, having at least 30 minutes, have a little bit of coffee before I really even talk to anybody.
Well, no, I just, I like my tea. I guess I do like some sort of caffeine in the morning, whether it be the unsweet tea or coffee or.
Bonnie says they're on a secondary road, so they're stuck inside.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Curtis King, we drink from the percolator. It's definitely better coffee to me and much hotter.
Oh, yeah. No doubt about that. You get a fresh pot of percolated coffee and let it sit for about a minute, just, in case any grinds got loose. And, you ain't going to sit there and just start drinking it right off like it is out of the Keurig. And not to say the Keurig's not hot, but you can kind of put a sip on it and still drink it, like, do the and still drink it. You ain't going to do that with percolated coffee. It's going to have to cool off.
I get on the boys' nerves, my sipping coffee, when I'm going, because it's so hot and I'm trying to go ahead and drink some. So I know it gets on their nerves, the sounds.
My grandpa would put it in a saucer.
Drinking from the saucer.
Yeah, he sure would.
And that's what it was for. Mark Plowboy Green says, love pecan coffee.
Pecan coffee.
I don't think I've had that.
I think Wanda and Danny down at Deep South Pecan Grove do some coffee smoking, where they smoke some coffee beans in their smoker and stuff. And I think some of it's pecan or pecan. I know. I know, but I say pecan, and somebody commented one day when I said something about my pecan or pecan tree, and they had to correct me.
Carson says it's still snowing here, supposed to stop around daylight.
Where is that at, Maine? What's his thing? It just says Carson?
Carson Matthews.
That's the Maine.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, well, you're up there pretty good, Carson.
I like the name Carson, but it reminds me of Downton Abbey. Mr. Carson.
Downton Abbey.
Mr. Carson.
So Carson Matthews is going to be your Downton Abbey guy.
William May says, quote Captain Picard, Earl Grey hot.
Earl Grey hot, yeah. Of all things he could have made in that computer, like a nice T-bone steak, he chose Earl Grey tea.
Yeah, I've never watched it.
It's called man, I'm kind of embarrassed that I know this, but it's called a food replicator.
Man, I think I have a weight problem now. I'll wait till I get a food replicator. That'd be a problem.
A food replicator, and you could get whatever you wanted. Yeah.
Anything?
Oh, yeah, you just tell it like, T-bone steak with green beans, and it'd say.
Well, how do they keep it fresh?
I
don't know. In case nobody orders it.
All that you got to figure out later. Hey, I remember when they used to talk to each other like this.
Or on their watch.
And you thought that was like no way. And you sit there and talk the wheel on your phone.
Well, maybe our food replicator will be when they start delivering DoorDash with drones.
Yeah, I don't know.
You just order it up and it drops out of the sky, kind of. Paul is on RailFan90.
Hey, Paul.
Says, evening, guys. Not in the tractor shed tonight? No, not tonight. We were like,
we hadn't been out there. I actually want to do a live from the pond, hopefully one evening. And I don't know that I really want to do it in the summer because I'm afraid the mosquitoes would eat us up.
Oh, yeah, with the light on.
Yeah, but we'd have to start a fire to maybe keep that from happening.
I don't know. We'd have to do a little practice run.
Maybe early in the spring we can do one.
Bart Sexton says, Joey, you said pecan correctly, or pecan correctly. There's no con in can. Just don't understand where they get that from.
Oh.
Pecan.
I don't know.
I'm trying to think of another word. I don't know.
Well, there's some guy that used to make these short videos of, it was himself as the teacher and the student, of different words like that. And, you know, well, if this word's this, it should be this. And he's like, no, it's not. And he's,
Yeah, because it's kind of like Louisville is not Louisville.
Yeah.
Louisville, Kentucky. Joey Neal says, Michael Combs' song, I drink from the saucer because my cup has overflowed. Yeah,
Yeah.
because Terry Lynn sings that at our church.
Yeah. He said Michael Combs? Yeah. I think he sings another one.
Everybody is pro pecan on here.
Pro pecan?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pecan to me. Pecan pie.
Well, y'all talk to Danny because I know he's saying it's pecan.
Oh, Danny said it's
Yeah,
pecan?
and he's got Pecan Grove.
It is.
So,
I get it. I mean, I'm sure it's different. There's other pronunciations.
well, I grew up in Texas and we had like 100 pecan trees in our yard. And so I figured since we had so many, we knew how to say it right.
He's got about 100 on his place.
Okay, so me and Danny are right.
Yeah.
Sorry, y'all. Y'all are all wrong. Sorry.
Oh, Danny said it's pecan or pecan?
Pecan.
Pecan. Do you say pecan?
Yes.
Man.
How did you not know that? He knows nothing about me, guys. Like, what were you trying to give me the other day? Sweet potato?
No. I may have asked you, did you want some?
Yeah. And I'm like, no, I don't. I never eat sweet potato. I don't like them.
Why don't you like them?
I just don't like the taste of them.
They're not actually a potato.
I don't like sweet potato or pumpkin.
I know, but they're not a potato.
I know that.
They're
They're
just
a root.
They're a root.
It's like a carrot almost.
Yeah.
And I'll eat carrots only if they're raw, not cooked.
I don't
So-
know what family it's in, but it's not a potato.
Yeah, I know.
They say that because it's grown underground, I guess. I don't know why you don't call peanuts nut potato. I mean, because it's under the ground.
Bonnie asked, how are the ducklings? Did we talk about that last week? I think we did.
I think we did, yeah.
About two getting snatched.
Yeah,
And we were out to get that fox.
A fox got two, but since then I fixed the door and did all that stuff
And it was
to
totally my fault because it was
Yeah.
getting dark and I let them come out. And they have a fence around them, but I let them come out and graze a little bit. And I go close them up every night. Well, that night it was like kind of getting dark and I was like, well, I'll get him in a minute. And of course, that's the one night that fox comes. And we couldn't get the fox in time, but
I hope he comes back because I have him a little place to stay if he will come back.
we got him a gated community if he'll come back.
Yeah.
But the other
It's
three,
got a self-shutting door on it too. He won't have to worry about shutting the door.
the other three are doing great. They're happy and healthy and getting big. Their feathers are starting to come in a little bit, but I probably won't let them out for quite a while, like out to go grazing to the pond and stuff.
Yeah. Well, they need to get big enough where that white duck won't kill them.
Yeah,
And so,
yeah.
I mean, they get big enough to fend themselves.
We got one, yeah, our white duck, he might be a bit of a bully.
Yeah, because we done learned a lesson on that. Male ducks are not too kind to younglings.
I know, it made me want to kill all the male
Yeah.
ducks when I found out what happened. Oh,
Yeah, they're not all about the
I was tore up.
fellowship, that's for sure.
The W. Homestead said, Granny told me when I first started making cowboy coffee on the stove to put a little cold water in it to settle the grounds to the bottom of the pot. It works like a charm.
It does. Where did I see a video? I guess it was the, what's that fellow's name that we watched some? Cowboy Kent Rollins.
Oh, I don't watch him.
He was doing that one day on some cowboy coffee. Matter of fact, I'll tell you something that's funny. Will has been over here, back and forth for the last couple of days since this weather started, and he loves watching Cowboy Kent Rollins. And he'll put it on a video, of Cowboy Kent Rollins get involved in something else, and he walks away for like an hour. And it's sitting there just playing
The next
Cowboy,
one.
the next one. I told Leno, I said, Leno, I sure hope if somebody watches my videos and walks away for about 2 hours.
I'm sure it's happened. Yeah. Or more like falls asleep.
Yeah.
Somebody's on their phone, they fall asleep for a couple hours.
You running sweet potatoes?
There's some in the bucket, but they're Rains.
Are you wanting to make one?
Yes.
No.
Go make a regular baked potato.
Yeah, make your regular baked potato. Those are Rains, son.
I can't put sugar in that one.
I mean, you could.
Yeah, but save them for Rain. There's only about 4 left.
I'll make you one tomorrow at dinner, okay?
Yeah.
Mark Plowboy says some people say crappie or crappie in Bama. So yeah, we have some people who say crappie and some people say crappie.
Yeah, I say crappie.
Yeah.
Most of the time I just call them all brim. About any fish that comes out that's flat, I just call them brim. That's a
And-
nice brim you got there.
JD says in South Carolina we say pecan and crappie, LOL. And J. Pill says we had a fox visit the family farm once, killed all the chickens but only took one. Yeah, whenever I
Yeah,
had
he killed 2, but
that
only
must
took
be what
one.
they do is they get on a killing spree and then maybe they'll think they can come back for it because they killed 2 but only took one and the other one was there, so that's what we're kind of using for, hey, you forgot something, come back and get it.
Yeah, I left it in his hotel room. Hopefully he'll come back and get it.
Custom Cutter says it ain't crappie or crappie, it's specks here in Florida.
Specs fish.
John Gainey's on. Got some snow, didn't you?
A little bit.
Barely. It was mostly
Yeah.
sleet.
Yeah, mostly sleet.
That is imitation snow.
But I tell you what, it's like it takes a lot of sleet to build,
Yeah.
build some depth on it.
And I kept waking up. When was it? Saturday night Saturday night, because the way the wind was blowing, it was doing all of that ticking on my window. So I kept waking up hearing it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope the power stays on.
Well, it was yesterday evening, Sunday evening, when it really got to tick.
yeah,
That last little,
yeah, maybe it was last night.
squall
I
that
don't
come
remember.
through.
This whole weekend's been kind of a blur for me.
yeah,
So,
been good eating though.
well, yeah. Y'all have had me in the kitchen. I've been busy washing and cooking and washing and cooking. I know I didn't really get anything that was quick and easy. You know how we went grocery shopping?
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh, I need to get
I
something
think the
quick
only
and easy.
thing we got was chips.
Yeah, the only snack really.
One bag of Ruffles.
And then we couldn't find a birthday cake, so we had to get a bundt cake. It was a bundt cake, a chocolate bundt cake, because everybody.
Well, but you do like the bundt
oh
cakes.
yeah, I mean, a cake is a cake.
No, the what's that place called?
Nothing but cakes.
Nothing but bundt cakes or
Oh.
something.
I don't know.
Anyway, that's all they do. They specialize in bundt
Yeah,
cakes.
but they're better than what we got.
Yeah.
Their cream cheese icing is so good, and I usually get the chocolate chip bundt cake with the cream cheese icing. I'm gonna have to get me one of those soon.
I seen something about your cookie place had some smaller cookies or something.
Yeah, crumble.
Thinner cookies.
Thinner. Mm-hmm.
That's what it
They're
was.
doing thin chocolate chips for
Well,
people who like thin ones.
I told you they're too thick.
They're not too thick. You just cut
Yeah,
them.
are they too thick?
You cut them in quarters, and you eat you a little quarter, and eat another quarter later.
Cookie is a stretch for them. It's almost a piece of cake. It's just a hard cake is what it is.
That's your opinion.
Okay.
Bonnie says, "Hope you didn't cook on your birthday."
Uh,
Yeah, Bonnie, I did.
I cooked breakfast. She made the tortillas.
Right. I made tortillas, and he made some
I
bacon.
made the
and
bacon, sausage, eggs.
Yeah. Curtis King calling in night. Enjoyed the live.
Thank you, Curtis.
Night, Curtis. And Bonnie says, yes, those are delicious. White chocolate raspberry.
Mm.
Yeah, I love those. And then they're so small, so you feel like you can eat the whole thing.
What?
And the bundt cakes.
Oh.
You could eat the whole thing, and it's like, oh, it's just one piece
Well, they
of
do
cake.
make a little one about that big.
Oh, no, that's too little. That's like 2 bites.
I know, but they make one like that.
That's more like a sampler. Like that would be good if you wanted to get like 6 different kinds and then get the littles.
They make them like a little cupcake deal.
Yeah, no, I want the I want the little bunt, the mini bunts. I might have to get me one. Oh man, I just turned off. Oh, there we go.
I never realized that the ads popped up that much.
Mark says butter coconut cake.
Butter coconut cake.
And Bonnie says, I do. I guess talking about eating the one cookie in a sitting, you know. It's just easy to do.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'll be like, all right, I'm just going to have one more square. That's really half a cookie. And then I wait like 2 hours, like if I'm working, and then go get the other.
I splurged last night, and I had me 2 of my mallow cups. I buy a 4-pack at Sheetz or Love's Travel Stops, and I have one little round mallow cup after dinner every night. But last night I splurged and had 2 little round mallow cups. And I'm
was
not
so
admitting whether Rain may have got a little bit of it or not. A little bite.
Carson said, everyone have a good night. Thanks for the good tractor content and looking forward to seeing more. We got lots of snow to move in the morning, so I'm out. Good
You're
night,
welcome, Carson.
Be careful out there.
I look forward to when I can get on a tractor.
Bonnie, eat the whole thing. Right, the life's too short. Eat the whole cookie. Troy says, cooking on your birthday or any day isn't so bad. You can guarantee what you want. Yeah. But food always tastes better when somebody else cooks it. Avery's on, Farm
Hey,
Life for Avery.
Avery.
Hey, y'all. Hope all is well. Didn't get as much snow as they said. Stay warm. Sorry I'm late.
Oh, you're all right, Avery.
I'm currently at 318 subscribers.
Good deal, Avery.
Congratulations, Avery. That's good. Just keep on working at it. You know? Just keep on. Keep on going. Keep on going. That's what the only thing that'll get you there. Bonnie says calories now or spread them out, same amount. Right.
Or push them in a smaller time frame.
Butterfly Farm says good looking hat.
Thank you. Got this. Who brought me this hat?
Sam?
No,
Oh, I don't know.
Matt.
Oh yeah.
He brought it to me when he come down to trade some stuff.
Yeah. Well, it is 8:57 and
Yeah.
we're commented
Okay.
out. I don't hear Ivy, so she must be asleep.
Yeah. Probably need to start being quiet.
Yeah, we're quiet down the house.
Yeah, I think Rain may be asleep now, so my loud talking.
Yeah,
needs
she
to-
usually goes to bed at about 8. So we thought Megan was okay to go hop in the shower. I told her I'll listen for her.
Well, Bonnie says good night, y'all. All right, I'll let you do it, Punky, because we're caught up.
Which I'm glad everybody got to see Ivy.
Yeah.
See her
Guys,
silliness.
thank you for hanging in there with us tonight. Look forward to talking to y'all on a video this week. Y'all have a safe week, a warm week. God bless you. God loves you. We'll see you.